Hey everyone, Kitsap Sun reporter Christian Vosler here, getting fitted for a new bicycle at Silverdale Cyclery. The popular bike shop announced that it would be closing this year after 35 years, and inventory is going fast. I've got this story plus 5 more for you on this week's Beat Blast. Stick around. Welcome back to the Beat Blast, sponsored by the Admiral Theater. Story number 1 this week. Longtime Silverdale Cyclery owner David Brumsicle announced last week that he would be retiring after 35 years. But good news for cycling fans is that the shop will continue in some shape or form in downtown Bremerton.
I'll just say my family lives in Seattle these days, and we've been trying to figure out how to get everybody together, and just because of the nature of retail, it just seems like a good time to be getting out of retail. So we're doing a big liquidation, and I'm passing the shop along to my employees. They will be initially focusing on service. So they'll be able to service mountain bikes and e-bikes and road bikes, etc.
I've been coming here since 1990 when I was first stationed here as a naval officer, and I have bought, over those years, the past 30 years, I've bought 14 bikes from David, and his service has been fantastic. I'm really sad to see this place go, if it does in fact go away, because it's been a really fun place, a great local bike shop. Dave has been just a fantastic owner and advisor and a friend, and I wish him all the best of luck in his new adventures.
There's just something about Dave and the way that he cares for his customers, and he's done so much for us, and anytime you have a problem with your bike or if you have a question, he's always there and calls you.
He's quick to answer questions, quick to help out. Anytime you need something fixed or you have a question about what's going wrong with your bike, he's right there to help you out.
Even though I am retiring, the shop will stay in business. Most likely moving to downtown Bremerton, location still to be determined, but we should see something open by sometime in April. This has been really fun. I've really enjoyed my years doing this, and all our customers are like family, and I'm really going to miss everybody.
Story number 2 this week. The Moe family of South Kitsap had given up their beloved cat Hilux for lost after he slipped out an open door and disappeared nearly 4 years ago. Imagine their surprise when daughter Aubrey saw a cat that looked just like Hilux on a lost pet page. Someone had turned him in to the Kitsap Humane Society, skinny with an injured eye and abscessed tooth, but remarkably alive.
One of a local lady up the road from us spotted him in her backyard, was able to coax him over to him. She took him to Woodside Vet, where they in turn took him over to the Humane Society so that they could hopefully reconnect with his owner. He was microchipped when we had him, but unfortunately he lost so much weight that they theorized that his microchip was dislodged and they were unable to find one. So we really had no way to positively identify him or for them to reach out to us specifically as his owner. So if Aubrey had not saw the post on Facebook when she did, he wouldn't have been reconnected with us.
Every stray that comes in, we hope that there's an owner out there for them. It really helps if they have a microchip, because then we can find the owner and they come in and get them. But this has been a really long time, almost 3 years, and at that point you would really not expect an owner to be coming in. The owners probably expected that they were gone. And so this is really a miracle that the owners figured out that it was their cat at KHS, and they came in and they were reunited. And so that's our dream.
Story number 3 this week. Marine electrician Brandon Sally recently became the first person who was deaf to be able to operate a crane within Puget Sound Naval Shipyard. Sally and his colleagues in Shop 51 repair circuit breakers as part of their overhauls of nuclear-powered submarines and aircraft carriers. Since completing the training, Sally has joined his co-workers in operating the crane, which is used to move circuit breakers in and out of crates that are transported from the waterfront to the shop. The process has led to the development of new protocols for other people who are deaf in the shipyard. Story number 4. On Friday, hundreds of people once again gathered at the Kitsap County Fairgrounds for the annual Night to Shine. The prom-style event brings together people with special needs and their families to celebrate, get pampered, and dance the night away. Kitsap Sun reporter Jesse Darland has more.
individuals with special needs from all over the county are invited to come, and we pair them up with a buddy for the evening, and who's their friend, and we'll take them around, and we have all sorts of fun things like limo rides. They get their hair and makeup done, they get a boutonniere and corsage, there's photo booths, and then the favorite part is dancing.
So this is my third year with Night to Shine, and I just love watching them just feel like they're the center of attention and just have a night to themselves. What's your favorite part, Scott?
Cody and me are going up on the stage to do it all.
What are we gonna do?
The Scott move.
The Scott move, the dance move, the dancing.
I think it's just seeing the joy on both the guests' faces and the volunteers' faces, and knowing that the guests talk about this all year long. The guests and their families, they look forward to this night every year.
And finally, what's on tap for your weekend, sponsored by Silver City Brewery Tap Room. The Admiral Theater in downtown Bremerton is hosting a Be My Valentine dinner and movie event Friday for Valentine's Day. Enjoy a full dinner and dessert, followed by a showing of the 1954 romantic comedy Sabrina, starring Audrey Hepburn. That's it for this week. Thanks again to our sponsors and those of you who read and subscribe to the Kitsap Sun. We couldn't do this without you. We'll see you next week.